From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway, and pitching in this game, Aaron Civale.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go, and now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The wind and the pitch. Check swing, went around, 0-1. Kicks and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. One out in the top of the first.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Adley Rutschman stands in now and watches strike one. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Walls throws to first. Rutschman retired.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Hey, got 2 here.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
1-0. Plays at 1 now.
And a pitch.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 is the count.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, on the hill here today, Kyle Gibson.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Hey, nobody out now.
And here it comes. Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
Get out of here, Orioles.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And that's in there for strike one.
All right, here we go now.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
One down, base is empty.
1-2.
No score here in the second.
Swing.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
There's a strike.
Come on, Tampa.
Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. This to third. Oh, great stop. The throw, Caminero. Over to second, to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback.
Now, here we
No
go.
batting gloves.
And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one.
1-0. Here we go, boys.
Mountcastle, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to the right side. He handles it himself. That ends the frame. And the Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. Frazier, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2013. And the pitch. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
And that's down and away.
That's a ball. Right, let's do it now.
Ground ball right side. Diaz takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit.
All right, Rays.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Hey, you need a strikeout right here.
Righty delivers. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Henderson in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Let's get it going, Rays.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Orioles held in check there, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
The wide to kick the pitch. This to third. Over to Diaz. Rutschman retired.
The batter, the right fielder.
Singy did a good job showing off his arm for the out on what was a close play. It's a good thing, too, because he didn't have a lot of time there.
No, he didn't, Boog. How about that arm, man? StatCast saying he whipped it over there at 86 miles per hour. And, you know, that's nothing to scoff at when you're not throwing off a mound.
So up next, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Into center. Margot settles under it.
That's mine. That's mine.
And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Plays it first here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hard hit to third. To first, and that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Ball, 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 ball.
And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And takes low for ball 1. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1. One out now.
The 1-2. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is fouled back. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles, grounded out his first time. In the air, left field. Arozarena moving under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. Back here at Tropicana Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Adam Frazier.
Hey, come on. Get ahead. Stay ahead. Go, Ray. Nobody here. Nobody.
Civale back to work. Hot shot to 3rd. Slings to 1st. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now Jordan Westburg. Westburg measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
To 3rd.
That's a foul ball.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. Righty to the plate. Got it by him for the K. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Top of inning number 7. Here's Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, number
This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one outside. The tying run at the plate. That one's in there. And it's 1-2. The other way.
That's mine. That's mine.
Arozarena makes the catch. 1 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Santander batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike two.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Hey, one away.
In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. The Rosarena gets it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now. First offering, and it just misses. Good eye right there. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Hey, now we got two.
On the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Out number 3. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
No outs here, huh?
Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
No, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you out from 100-something feet away, but somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Now, Austin Hayes. And that one fouled off.
One down.
The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Paredes fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the
Well, there's a lot
Orioles,
riding on that at bat right
second
there.
baseman,
Nice job of the pitcher to
Adam
bear down, make the pitch, get the
Frazier.
ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Adam Frazier. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The pitch. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here. Jorge Mateo.
Number 3. Jorge.
So digging in, Jordan Westburg, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there, and it's 0-1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
2 outs here.
Mateo off of first with 2 away.
Let's go, Rays.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Come on, Rays, let's go.
At the belt and fires.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 2-1.
On the ground to the left. Oh, nice play. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. And the Orioles leave 1. They still trail 1-0. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Aaron Civale departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Pete Fairbanks. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 29, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.